1. Dieting with diabetes. Individuals who are suffering from diabetes are not able to provide insulin just like with normal individuals. The result of this incapability to provide insulin is an increase with the blood glucose levels. For these diabetic individuals, it is best to consider a change in diet and nutrition as a means of controlling and managing the blood glucose level in the body. For diabetic individuals, making wise choices regarding the food to eat as well as consuming routines is two main elements within a successful management of their condition. It simply means that a well-planned and beneficial diabetic diet regime is one that involves limiting the intake of sweets and sugars as well as eliminating frequent eating or overeating. It even places a big emphasis on the consumption of whole grain, carbohydrates, fruits and vegetables while avoiding foods that are rich in excess fat. With the diabetic diet plan, it does not mean that an individual resorts to an intense diet plan. Take note that majority of diabetic cooking techniques focuses on the concept of making good choices as well as creating well-planned programs. The actual secret relies on altering the type of foods that a diabetic individual eats as well as the eating lifestyle. Developing a diet that is composed of high amounts of vitamins, low calorie or low fat is that ideal approach for diabetic individuals. There should be scheduled meals, in addition to meals that are portioned and stay close within the recommended serving size. Acquiring diabetes simply indicates that you should put an end to the consumption of sweets. Even though diabetics are prevented from eating sweets, experts agree that occasional intake of sweets will do no harm. The major concern is in ensuring that sweets are taken in controlled quantities and they do not disturb the general carbohydrate count. For some, they stalwartly support the idea of a vegetarian diet when managing diabetes. By including vegetables in the diet of a diabetic individual, it can provide a number of advantages than not consuming any at all. In general, a vegetarian diet is high in fiber, low in fat, and has reduced amounts of calories. With the proper food choices, it can help individuals who are suffering from diabetes. It is still best to consult your doctor first so that you will be provided with information as well as ways on how to manage your diet properly through diet. 2. Fitness and diet. You have to take note that fitness and diet works together for individuals who want to have a healthy lifestyle. Both fitness and diet are almost identical with one another. If you are capable of following an appropriate diet, you are capable of staying fit. Nevertheless, if your diet is not effectively carried out, you will likely end up in disarray. Additionally, you have to be careful of the brands that are advertising diet products that are not effective. There are a lot of pills and products available in the market at the present that can provide you with easy weight loss solutions. Be careful since these products might result to severe side effects on your health. Even though these products can give you temporary weight loss, in the long run they can result to serious damage to your body and there is no assurance that they are effective. You have to take note that dieting is difficult and entails a lot of dedication. It is by far one of the best methods available in order to lose weight without causing severe side effects to the health. With a suitable diet plan, that is low in fat and rich in essential nutrients, they are needed in order to keep the body fit and healthy. If you do not eat well, not matter how many visits you make to the gym or health center, you will not achieve the fitness level that want to achieve. The best results can only be attained once you combine both fitness and diet. If we talk about diet and fitness working hand in hand, it simply means that you should make use of your fitness routines in order to effectively burn fat while your diet plan should be properly organized to provide your body with all the needed nutrients in order to keep it fit as well as healthy. Remember that you will not develop your muscles with just your diet, it is best to stick with a suitable exercise regime in order to build it up. Do not base on the weighing scale while carrying out your weight loss plan, since it can be quite misleading. If the results of the weighing scale show that you haven't lost weight, which might not be true, thus you end up disheartened and end up quitting on your diet plan. You must gauge the weight you lost by your newly gained endurance. Fitness and diet combines a build and burn assumption in order to keep your body free from calories and fit, thus you will become healthy and fit at the same time. 3. Diet for children. While creating a balanced diet for children is not difficult, you still have to bear in mind that what works for adults does not work for children. You have to take note that children in general are much more active than the adults, and knowing the fact that they are still growing, they need to consume foods that are very nutritious. Children develop lifelong eating habits when they are young as well, thus presenting them with the correct food groups is important. If a child learns how to eat properly at an early age, they are more likely to eat healthy once adulthood is reached. Protein, fats, carbohydrates, vitamins and minerals all contribute to various aspects of development including proper teeth and bone growth. It is estimated that about 96% of children do not consume the proper amount of these foods as recommended on the food pyramid. In doing so, it can lead to a list of health problems that ranges from dental problems up to bones that are weak. Take note that iron is absorbed from these foods and required for the proper cell movement of oxygen. For children to develop properly and achieve a healthy state, foods from all the food groups should be included on a daily basis. Based on recent studies, it was found out that children who lack the proper diet often get inferior test scores. Inadequate nutrition is also directly linked to destructive behavior and attention problems in class. In order to provide your child with the tools needed to acquire proper education, it is essential to include a healthy diet. When it comes to a healthy diet for children, they need foods that are a good source of energy for all their daily activities. Every major food groups should be included in the daily diet plan of children. It should include starches such as bread or pasta, fruits and vegetables, dairy products such as milk as well as meats and protein sources. Fat is another part of the food groups, but this should include the essential fatty acids just like those found in fish. If you will follow the food pyramid, it will explain exactly the number of servings of every food group as recommended. Always remember to provide a healthy and well-balanced diet for children. In doing so, they will maintain a healthy body as well as free from certain diseases that might result due to poor health. 4. Dieting with different diets. You have to take note that there are several diet plans that you can try if you are eager to lose weight and to achieve a healthy and fit body. It is best that you are familiar with these diet plans so that you can opt for one that best suits your needs and preferences. The Exchange Diet Plan is one of the ideal choices since it is natural and not difficult to follow. The foods involved are not restricted, thus you can still enjoy eating as usual. With this diet, all you have to do is to exchange undesirable food selections to good ones. You can always find a healthy alternative for every food. For example, white pasta and white rice are not that good for the body since they are included in the high glycemic index as well as increasing the longing for sugar. Instead of these products, you can exchange them with either red or brown rice or even whole wheat pasta. Just take note that it might take some time to get used to them, but they taste good and not difficult to include in your diet. The pre-packed diet requires a lot of preparation since it requires individuals to pack their meals in advance. The best part about this diet is that you can control the size of your meal that you will be eating. Pre-packing your food ahead of time will take away the hassle of having to prepare your meals all the time. You can set aside your weekends for cooking and packing your meals. Simply label them with breakfast, lunch and dinner and make sure you are eating the proper portions every time. The planned menu diet also requires preparation, but it is all worth it. With this diet, you need to make several meal plans with a number of food choices. In doing so, you do not have to count the number of calories you have consumed. You simply need to choose one from the choices and you are finished. It is best to continue with this diet as long as you can. The Mediterranean diet is one of the most popular all over the world since it includes fresh and healthy food. With this diet, it involves fruits, peanuts, beans and seeds. It requires an individual to consume a limited amount of meat though. With the different diet plans described, all you have to do is to choose one that best suits your needs and preferences. In no time, you will achieve a healthy and fit body. 5. Diet mindset. If you start to think about nutrition, you typically think about making changes on what you eat and drink. This is essential, but even the internal changes has a big role to play. Always remember that change can only happen once your thoughts, emotions and action are united. If you urge yourself to consume a healthy diet along with the ideal diet mindset, you might be triumphant for a while, but finally the longing as well as former habits will be intense. In order to prevent that from happening as well as making a healthy change easier on your part, you have to work uniformly as hard on your mindset as you do with the outer aspect. Always remember that a simple change you can make is the way you think about food. Take note that there are actually ways on how you think or your mind set about eating. The first mindset is eating for pleasure. With this mindset, you judge the food based exclusively on how much pleasure it provides you at the moment. Unfortunately, majority of the best tasting foods contains refined sugar that has been manufactured to taste agreeable even though they were stripped of the needed nutrients. Remember that there is nothing wrong with eating food that tastes good. In reality, you will likely stick to your diet if you love how the food tastes. Nevertheless, if you prioritize pleasure on what food to eat, you will surely find it difficult to avoid foods that are not good for you. The second diet mindset is to eat for fuel. With this mindset, you judge the food that you will eat on how good you feel hours after eating it. Food that provides your body with energy and a lucid mind is healthier than food that makes you feel weary. One good example is to eat an orange, where you will not get instant results, but you will feel happy and energized for the following hours. The third diet mindset is eating for health. You have to bear in mind that you are what you eat. On a yearly basis, your cells replace themselves. It is best to eat healthy foods so that you will gain a healthier and fit body. All the diet mindsets have their own benefits and you should take them all into consideration. Nevertheless, a simple change along with the right mindset can work wonders for your body as well as making you healthy and fit at the same time. 6. Diet. What you must do. A lot of individuals want to start a healthier diet for a variety of reasons. Your aim might be weight reduction, to look younger, or even rejuvenate your body. It indicates that consuming nutritious foods has an effect on your health when it comes to the prevention of certain illnesses. If you want to boost your health, there are healthy food routines that you can follow as well as ways on how to integrate them into your lifestyle. At the present, we can easily acquire the needed nutrients from vitamin and mineral supplements. On the other hand, these are not a substitute for healthy eating. If you are taking supplements, you have to look for ones that came from whole food sources since the body can absorb these more effectively than the synthetic supplements. It is better to acquire the essential nutrients from your diet. Remember that supplements are basically used to simply complement your overall diet. Supplements should only be taken if your diet is lacking in certain areas. Based on the latest research, it shows that fats are not all undesirable. In fact, some fats are good for our body and even needed. The balance for a healthy diet should include eating healthy fats while minimizing on the consumption of the undesirable fats. Take note that the trans fats are the bad fats that should be avoided, so you have to be aware of the word hydrogenated. Majority of foods that you love might contain trans fats. The omega-3 fats are the good fats. Even consuming saturated fats found in dairy products are proven to be healthy as long as it is taken in reasonable amounts. You can start eating a healthy diet with the addition of superfood. A food that is classified as a superfood contains a high amount of nutrition. It indicates that you do not have to eat them in large amounts just to gain the benefits. You can find them in health food stores and they are also available in supplement form. It includes green foods such as spirulina and chlorella, wheatgrass, noni and goji berry, and the acai juices. Other superfoods are yogurt, beans, barley and nuts. As long as you have an open mind, you will discover that there are so many healthy foods that you can include in your diet so that it will be a healthy one. 7. Diets. What is the correct diet for me? Knowing that a lot of individuals all over the world are becoming more health conscious, there are now various weight loss and diet plans available. On the other hand, it is quite difficult to settle for the right one and carry it out on a regular basis. When choosing a right diet for you, you have to take note that a diet is only successful if it is effective. There are also a number of methods and points that you should bear in mind before deciding on a particular diet. First, you have to determine if the diet you are opting is simple to follow. A diet that requires individuals to count their calorie intake is quite a difficult task. The process takes a long time and it can sometimes become imprecise. The suitable diet should provide an individual with a convenience of a menu that should be followed precisely and regularly without tackling on the calorie intake anymore. Second, when choosing a right diet for you, it is best to opt for the strict ones. Take note that there are some diets that restricts or limit certain food groups, which makes it quite difficult for some individuals to follow. A diet that focuses on low carbohydrate intake is difficult since carbohydrates are the main requirement of the body to function properly. When choosing a diet, you should opt for one that has all the basic nutrients but with a strict or regulated amount and in a healthy manner. Third, the right diet should always be healthy. The diet should not in any way restrict individuals to just have a single meal since it is not healthy at all. It is required to opt for a diet that contains healthy food that has all the needed nutrients. Of course, the right diet should not include any kind of diet plans. There are a number of diet plans and weight loss pills that are readily available in the market and are utilized for generating fast results. On the other hand, these diet pills are not safe and might lead to the manifestation of detrimental side effects. It will eventually affect the body in a detrimental manner. These are some considerations to take note when you're looking for the right diet for you. Starting a good diet will surely create wonders for your health. You will not only lead a healthy lifestyle but also get the figure that you want. 8. High protein diet. It is a known fact that no one can live without adequate intake of protein. We all know that protein provides you with the feeling of satiety in a better way than fats and carbohydrates. Consequently, a high-protein diet is one of the most popular diet plans at the present. It is highly essential for those who aim to increase their muscle tissue as well as lose weight at the same time. If you are opting for a high-protein diet, there are certain food products that should be included. Eggs always come first with any high-protein diet. Eggs are the best source of proteins even though they appear little and light. The protein that is found in eggs is not only huge in quantity, but even composed of a huge quantity of protein that can be transformed into valuable amino acids. The egg whites include highly concentrated fats and HDL cholesterol. You can eat only eggs, but you have a number of recipes that uses eggs for a high-protein diet. Next in line are the milk and dairy products such as yogurt and cheese. It is a known fact that dairy products are good sources of protein. It simply indicates that they include a wide range of amino acids needed for protein synthesis, needed for a good metabolism as well as bodybuilding. Creamed milk is a wonderful option that offers a large amount of protein while containing small amount of fats. When choosing dairy products for your high-protein diet, you have to make use of milk products and cheese that has a minimal amount of carbohydrates. Seeds and nuts are another great source of proteins. If you will incorporate them into your daily diet, it will surely make your diet rich in protein. The nuts that are very high in protein include peanuts, almonds, pistachios, cashews and hazelnuts. As for the seeds, those that contain high protein include flaxseed, pumpkin seeds and sunflower. You can also add the intake of protein shakes that are specifically formulated for a high-protein diet. These protein shakes typically contain whey protein or soy and are made with the combination of nuts, milk and fruits. They are available in a variety of flavors and composed of nutrients as well as other highly useful components. If you want to have a high-protein diet, it is best to include food sources that are very rich in protein. If you want to increase your muscle mass as well as lose weight at the same time, it is best to incorporate a high-protein diet. 9. Dieting. Just lose a few pounds. There are some individuals out there who yearn to lose just a few pounds. While majority of individuals out there would be grateful if that was the case, most will find out that the smaller amount of weight needed to lose, the more difficult it is to be removed. Luckily, for those who only want to lose a little weight generally do not have to face painful issues with exercises as well as physical activity that are required for those who want to lose a huge amount of weight. If you want to simply lose a small amount of weight, there are some great products available in the market that can help. The fresh market of the 100-calorie snacks is an ideal option for this kind of scenario. You can acquire all the treats that you required to sustain you throughout the day without actually packing on the pound in the process. You can keep track of the calories, but if you have only a few pounds to lose just to reach your ideal weight, you can work on tightening and toning instead of the dieting process. One aspect that a lot of individuals forget along the way that dieting can only get you so far when it comes to the results. A time will come when weight training as well as cardio exercise is the only way to achieve to the body that you desperately want. Take note that dieting is great for cutting down on the pounds, but dieting alone can unlikely give you the body that you want. You should also bear in mind that exercising and boosting your fitness routine is the best way to renew your commitment to the process as well as your eagerness. This is true if you have found the ideal fitness routine that best suits you. At the present, the fitness routines are available in different varieties. You can choose from different options such as Taebo, kickboxing, yoga, Pilates and even belly dancing. Just remember that the fact is that you are no longer limited when it comes to enjoyable options for your workout schedule. Look for a workout that you find appealing so that you can easily cut down the few pounds that you've always wanted. Losing a few pounds is quite easy. As long as you will look for a fitness routine that you enjoy and combine it with an ideal diet plan, you will surely lose pounds in no time. 10. Fast weight loss tips. If you notice that you are starting to gain weight, it is best to look for weight loss programs or diets to get back to your former shape. Almost everybody wants to lose weight fast. Of course, those who are trying to lose weight fast using the risky crash diets might only lead to undesirable results. Take note that there are legitimate methods readily available in order to boost the progress of your weight loss plan. It is best to take note of these simple yet effective weight loss tips. Exercises are very important and will always be an essential part of any fast weight loss plan. You can try to add music while performing your exercise program to make it even more interesting. A lot of individuals opt for exercises with nothing to perk their mind, will find exercising boring. You can add a spark during your weight loss program by simply listening to music. You should also know your own capabilities. Do not force yourself to carry out more than what you can handle when exercising, since it will be dangerous for you. It is best to take brisk walks to burn down calories, exercising half an hour on a daily basis and going to the gym for an hour. As for your diet, you can add in some nuts to your diet plan. One thing that you should bear in mind is that nuts are not fattening. In reality, nuts are great food that promotes weight loss. Nuts are ideal sources of monosaturated fats that help lose weight, reduce cholesterol, burn fat and lowers down blood pressure. It is recommended to remove refined and processed foods from your diet once you are under your weight loss diet program. Lastly, if you want to lose weight fast, you have to increase your metabolism. Your initial step is to make positive changes in your lifestyle by making it into an active one. You can start by increasing your daily physical activities, since the more active your lifestyle is, you will surely gain an increase in your metabolism, which will eventually help you lose weight. With these effective and proven tips on how to lose weight, it will surely boost your weight loss program, and in no time, you will achieve the body that you want as well as getting a healthy and fit body that you can be proud of.